no shit, there I was trying to upload my audio for the podcast, and I have been having technical difficulties with everything today. All my electronics, I've been super busy today, but everything's been taking way too long to upload. I don't know. So, I've been having technical difficulties all day, and I have been trying to upload things to the podcast, YouTube. My stuff hasn't been saving properly, and the other day I tried to create my flyer the way I usually do, and the flyer wasn't working. So my question to you all is, okay, I know that right now with Miss Rona out here running amok, but the social distancing and these stay-at-home orders have kind of jumped a lot of people's businesses, or a lot of people into business, and people are shopping online. So I was wondering, the question is, if we didn't have these restrictions and things in place, how can you still push your business forward? What are some ideas that you can use to continue to push your business forward, even without your online presence? What are some other ways? I know one way is, every time you meet someone, hey, I'm the CEO of Blase Blase, check me out. That's one way, but some people aren't as extroverted as me sometimes. Or you can do cold calls, depending on your business or service that you're providing. If you're a designer, you can do consignments with other boutiques who have established more brick and mortar businesses. I know a lot of people are going more away from brick and mortar, but if you come across someone who does have a brick and mortar business, maybe a consignment with some of your designs that can help, that can work. These are just some ideas. I was just thinking about this because all of my systems aren't working. All of my email, everything's not going through. I've clicked emails and go back and they're still sitting there. So I don't know if this is something that I need to share with everyone, but I felt that I needed to share with everyone. Some different ideas. I would love to hear some of your ideas of ways to still promote and market your business, because marketing is a big part of your business, whether you want it to be or not, whether you're extroverted or not. I mean, closed mouth don't get fed. I tell that to my children all the time. You don't say something, you don't get nothing. So you have to basically use what you got. If there are vendor events, these are other ways. I know I was speaking with a young man recently, and he has a barbecue business, and everyone's social distancing, but there's still a way that he can still market his business, as these people are still having parties and gatherings, and even though it's just 10 people, that's a great way for him to get out there and say, hey, let me do the cooking, you enjoy your party, and I provide the food, I provide barbecue. He can even go as far as providing the drinks, maybe not alcoholic beverages if he's not licensed, but shoot, that's another idea. So you could do that. Vendor events, there are vendor events starting to come up. There are also vendor events that have been online, virtual. I don't know if you all have seen any of these virtual vendor events, but I've been seeing them pop up. I thought that was weird, but whatever. There are also people having smaller events where you can do a pop-up shop. There are so many different ways besides online sales. So if you want to think outside the box, you can even do something like host an online party. Now on Facebook, they have where you can host a party or host a gathering, and you can kind of just show what you have, and you can do it that way, and just have numbers, and people could kind of call out the numbers and say this is what they want, and you can direct them to the site. Or you could have them pay you directly, Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. There's so many different things you can use. These are just my ideas. but that's still online. But you gotta use what you got. You gotta do what you gotta do, and that's all I gotta say. But now I'm gonna sit here and try to figure out what's wrong with my computer, and hopefully that you guys will go to the Hey Chee-Chee podcast and check out today's episode with Taya.G. Taya.G is a 19-year-old go-getter, hustler. Like, she is thinking about growth of her business. It's not just a side hustle. She plans to be here for 10, 15, 30 years with the Taya.G Academy. Look, this girl, she's got it going on. So you can check that out on the podcast, and you can also check that out on the YouTube channel. I hope to see you back here maybe on Wednesday. All right, bye.